Hello, denizens, and welcome to Science Tech Stand-Up. I wanted to clear up a few things before we get on to the fun stuff. First of all, I've changed the channel name back to Peter Paul Chato because it was confusing everybody. STS will officially be my ongoing news feature, along with other features such as Hackintosh Beat. Now, that sounds pretty cool, eh? And comedy. Just plain comedy stuff for all my comedy bits. Hell, even I'm less confused now. I thought you'd all be excited to hear that a new estimate of muon's magnetic field strength aligns with the standard model of particle physics. I know many of you have been waiting for this news, just this news. It was a toss-up between the new IMAX, rumored to be coming out April 20th, and the muon's magnetic field strength. But for me, this is the big win. For those that don't know, a muon is a subatomic particle that is similar to an electron, but heavier. How do we know it's heavier? In high school, we weighed electrons. Now we didn't put them on a scale. I mean, they'd be zooming away. You can't tape electrons to a scale. We measured the frequency of the whole nucleus electron system, then the frequency of just the electron, then did some math stuff. Sort of like when you're weighing a suitcase that covers the scale so you can't read it. So you hold it and you step on the scale together and then subtract your weight to get the weight of the suitcase. Something like that. That's how you make sure excess electrons don't incur a baggage penalty when you're flying. It's a very good tip. Autonomous cars will have to automatically stop for police, roll down windows, and unlock doors. The National Institute of Justice, the RAND Corporation, and the Police Executive Research Forum want to give law enforcement real-time access to autonomous vehicles. That sounds amazingly scary. They want to identify what autonomous level your car is capable of and then ticket you for not driving it correctly. Essentially, police see your car as an evidence source because of all the telemetry that's built into them. The panel went on to discuss the most pressing issue with self-driving cars. What should police officers use instead of the traditional roll down your window finger gesture, which would no longer be applicable? Police have been going through intense charade training, with one group insisting that roll down your window should be fully mimed out in its 4-word components, and the others who felt that indicating the whole thing was easier. You didn't realize I had the miming skills, did you? Mark E. Jeftovic of EasyDNS commented on a politician here in the Great White North whose feelings have been hurt by nasty internet commentators. Federal internet censors should target hurtful words against politicians, said Heritage Minister Stephen Gilbeault. We have seen too many examples of public officials retreating from public service due to the hateful online content targeted towards themselves or even their families, said Gilbeault. I have seen firsthand, alongside other Canadians, the damaging effects of harmful content has on our families, our values, and our institutions. I completely concur that social media especially has become a diarrhea irrigation system, but I contend all that's changed is that the ill-informed nonsense people have been expressing for decades around Formica tables at Tim Hortons at 5 a.m. with a cruller stuffed in their mouths and the tip of their noses dipped in icing sugar is now being expressed more widely. The ignorant ideas are no different, just the spreader. Forbes provided us, very kindly, its 2021 billionaire list. There are currently 2,755 members of the Three Comma Club. The Three Comma Club. Well, that's the new cool nomenclature for billionaire. Here is a sampling of youngest billionaires, a mix of inherited wealth and self-made fortunes. Kevin David Lehman, 18 years old, worth $3.3 billion. The German teen inherited his father's 50% stake in a leading drugstore chain. Wang Zilong, 24, $1.5 billion. This Chinese national inherited a stake in her family's pigment chemicals business. Alexandra and Katharina Andreessen, 24, 25, $1.4 billion each. The Andreessen sisters inherited a stake in a Norwegian investment firm run by their father Johan. Austin Russell, 26, $2.4 billion. Russell dropped out of Stanford in 2012 to found a startup that develops self-driving car technology, LiDAR. Andy Fang and Stanley Tang, 28 and 28, $2 billion each. These two entrepreneurs co-founded delivery startup DoorDash in 2013 and became billionaires when the company went public in December. Each year I mention this list to my children because parenting is all about comparing your useless progeny to more successful kids. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.